Kitchen, and tonight we're gonna do, while it was supposed to be right after the escargot video, but I ran into some camera and computer issues, and anyways, we're gonna do it tonight. So we're gonna do cream of mushroom chicken, and it's gonna look like, I don't know, like a lot of spices and ingredients and stuff, but it's really not. Okay, it's gonna look like a lot, but it's not. And a lot of it you already have. You know, like, not everyone, there's a lot of great chefs out there, there's a lot of great cooks out there. I'm no chef, I just love to cook. And that's why I'm doing this, because I figured, you know what? You guys should get some kind of recipe that you can do within a short period of time with ingredients you already have that's not too expensive. And that's what I'm trying to do. I know. So, barring that, let's get started. We're going to brown the chicken. Actually, we're going to sear it on both sides, and then we can make the sauce and pour the sauce over top. Okay, folks, the chicken is seared. All you want to do is sear it on each side, and then you're going to dump in the mushrooms. Okay, and the mushrooms, don't be afraid of the stuff that's on the bottom. That's called fond. And don't worry about it. Okay, because that's going to disappear. Okay, so what we need to do is saute the mushrooms. And I've kind of cut them a little bit thick. See? And next, onion, garlic, peppers, no problem. And what you want to do is stir this around. And you know what? If I put salt in right now, it would just make like a gloopy mess. So you want to saute the mushrooms till they're kind of brownish. I mean, these are cremini mushrooms. They're brown anyways. But saute the mushrooms until they start to give out some of the liquid, and they start giving out some flavor. Okay? And then you can add the rest of the stuff. Okay guys, we're going to add like the onions to this. And I've already got the oven preheated to 350. Okay, because that's what the chicken is going to go in at. And we're going to saute the mushrooms, the onions. The onions are going to start to break down. And then we're going to add in the peppers and the rest of the spices. Now, when I put the recipe on the thing, it's going to look like a ton, but it's not really. Okay? As you're going to see, the way I'm doing it, it's not really that much. Okay, so right now the onions and the mushrooms are starting to break down that fond that are on it from searing the chicken. And we're going to add peppers. And we're going to mix it in well. Okay guys, I added like, just like a drop of oil. And next, we're going to add in the garlic. Okay? Because you want all this stuff to be cooked down before you add in the garlic. Okay, so the garlic is like 30 to 45 seconds. And once it becomes fragrant, then you do the rest. Okay, next, I'm going to add like 1/3 of a cup of white wine. Now, you don't have to add white wine. It's just going to take some of the stuff off the bottom, the fond. You don't have to add it, but you do. Okay, folks, so we're going to add in the rest of the ingredients right now. And everything is crisping up. Everything is sauteing well. And so here's what we're going to do. We're going to add in, right now, we're going to add in the spices. So I got like a teaspoon of basil, half a teaspoon of thyme, and then I got rosemary, paprika, and tajin. And tajin is like a Mexican spice. I mean, you don't have to add it. You know, the only reason I'm adding it now is just to kind of wake up the spices. And I've got probably about a tablespoon of lime juice. And we're going to just mix all that together. Then we're going to add in, I'm going to turn this down just a tad. Okay, because you got to have it at medium or medium high. Cream of mushroom soup. I know, cream of mushroom soup. A whole can of it. Okay, and after that, we're going to add in half a cup of chicken broth, half a cup of milk, and mix everything together. And once it starts heating and mixing together, I mean, it's not going to be white. Okay, it's not. Okay, but it's going to be creamy, it's going to be tasty, everything else. So, we're also going to add in about a tablespoon of Dijon mustard. And then we're going to add in about 1/3 of a cup of sour cream, just to give it a little kick, a little bit of an extra kick. And salt and pepper. Okay, so fresh ground black pepper. Like I said, I don't like to use that other stuff. You know, it's just the powder stuff just doesn't. I mean, you can adjust the grate on this thing. You know, and teaspoon salt and pepper. Mix it all together. Then what we're going to do is pour it over top of the chicken, put it in the oven. Excuse me. And in the meantime, I'm going to boil some egg noodles. We're going to put it over egg noodles. most of the soups, if they're in a can, is half a can of milk and half a can of water. If you want it creamier, add a whole can of milk. So I'm doing half a can of milk, basically. Well, I'm doing a, I don't know, like probably almost a cup of milk and almost a cup of chicken broth instead of water. And that way, it's just going to give it more flavor. It's going to make it thicker, absorb everything, and make the chicken taste better. So we're going to let that cook down for a sec. Not this going to stick, but I don't like anything that sticks. And what we're going to do is pour this all over the chicken, put it in the oven, covered 35 minutes. Okay, so here we go. And we're going to put it in the oven for like 35 minutes covered. Now, I'm also going to add to it probably about a quarter cup, thereabouts. Probably about a quarter cup of pecorino. And I'm going to save a little bit for the end to put on top. But pecorino is just going to give it that little bit of extra bite. And put it in the oven, covered, 350, 35 minutes, and your chicken's done. Okay, folks, everything's ready. It's been like half an hour. Now, the last probably about 10 minutes, well, 5-10 minutes, I took the tin foil off. Took the tin foil off the chicken. Okay, so the chicken is about 170. Okay, which is fine. And might be a 175. I don't know. But we're gonna take a chicken thigh, and chicken thighs are like the most tender. Okay, so I'm gonna put a little bit of sauce on the noodles. I'm gonna take the chicken thigh and put it on top with a little bit of sauce all around it, mushrooms, everything. Okay, and I'm gonna add like a little bit more pecorino, and I'm gonna add a little cilantro, just for some color, just, for that extra little pop. And there you go. Okay, so that's the cream of mushroom chicken. Okay, folks, I got the chicken, I got the noodles, and it's a chicken thigh. Okay, which is like more tender than the chicken breast or the chicken itself. So, very tender, creamy, just the way it should be. So, hit the subscribe, hit the like button, and hit the notification bell. And guys, I need you to watch these videos because I need comments. I mean, I need to know if they're too long, too short, too whatever. I like to make sure, because it's just my background, I like to make sure that everyone knows step by step. Ingredients, recipes, everything. I like to make sure that everyone knows. So if you want to know, let me know. And if you do want to know, tell me if it's too long, too short, too whatever. But I need you guys to watch these videos. I need you guys to subscribe. And I got a website that's coming up. And it's almost live. And you can buy some stuff on there. T-shirts and that kind of stuff. But everyone does that. So that's why I'm doing it. You know. So, you know, keep up with the Joneses. Well, I'm not one to keep up with the Joneses. I'm one to just kind of do my thing, and that's it. So, you know what? Watch the videos, guys, and subscribe. Hit the like button, hit the notification bell, and we'll see you later. Take care. Stay safe.